Hi guys, so it's Tuesday again. Sorry I'm running late today, but this week's topic, as you probably heard from Stephanie, is kind of who we share our bipolar with, and kind of who we talk to about it, and just kind of who you tell, like who do you come out about that to? Because I mean that's a really important thing for people who are kind of new with this. Kind of like me, I kind of have been working on figuring it out for a while, kind of being more selective about who I tell. Um, but I think I've come up with a pretty decent list as to like who I tell and talk to about it a lot. So obviously my family um, is kind of who I go to about it, like my mom and my brother. That I tried to talk to my dad and my grandma about it. My brother was really reluctant to talk about it as well, and my grandma and my dad are kind of in denial about it. But my mom has been really supportive through getting it figured out and everything. Um, but I don't really share it with a lot of my extended family. I'm just not really sure. It's their business at this point. But maybe someday I'll be able to talk to them about it. I also decided when I first started going through it all that it was probably a good idea to tell some of my coworkers who I was kind of closer with and communicated with closely on a daily basis, including my boss. That way, when I would come in, or if I was late because I had a panic attack, or if I needed to call in one day because I was sick, I was mentally sick that day, or for a couple of days or whatever. I told him, and the rest of the people in my small department. Since I work at Geek Squad, we're a really tight knit group of coworkers, probably tighter than the rest of the people in the store at Best Buy. Because I mean, there's only maybe 10 of us back there. Not even that. I think there's only maybe 7 or something. But we're a really tight knit group. So I mean, I shared it with them. That way, they weren't surprised when I came in and was all over the place, or because it's something that they had been noticing for a while. But it was just kind of never really addressed until that point. I told a couple of other friends. I didn't really tell anybody else. I told maybe 3 or 4 other people who I have been really good friends with for a while, since high school. But a lot of my other friends I didn't really communicate with since I left my old university. So I didn't really talk to any of them about it. I didn't talk to any of the girls who were in my sorority about it because they didn't really talk to me anymore since I left. But yeah, I know that's a really weird list. It's not a lot of my family. It's not any of the people who I was really friends with at college. A couple of people from high school, my mom and my brother, my people at work. I don't know. I would be careful about talking to the people you work with unless you work really closely with them, like we do. There's on a given day, there's only 2 or 3 of us there together at a time. So we're a really close group. We spend a lot of time together, and it's something that you really notice about somebody after spending that much time with them in such a confined space. So I don't know. I think some of them were the most supportive, aside from my mom. They were the ones who were really there for me about it. If I come in and I'm just in a shitty mood because I'm manic or whatever, they're they're usually trying to help me stay focused because I can't focus. They when a customer comes at me and is angry and they're pissing me off, they kind of try to help take that over because otherwise I'll explode on them. If I'm really depressed, they're always trying to cheer me up, and they mean well. So You know, I love the guys I work with, and you know, they're great. Um, and a couple of other people ended up seeing some other videos that I posted on my personal vlog channel, and they were really supportive about it as well. And again, it's people from work, so most of my really close friends, I guess, are from work now. So those are really the people who I came out about it to. And you know, I don't really go in details with them. You know, that's something I typically save for my therapist or my mom. Um, that's just not something I want to go into, like with my I haven't there's aside from my family, there's only like maybe 2 people who know about my self-harm problem. So that is that. And that's my list. So I will see you next week. Be sure you watch all the other videos. Bye.